Alright everybody, welcome back to Kingfish Racing! Finally got my Fanatec gear in the mail, and today we are going to put together this Podium Hub along with the button pack that came in, along with the shifters. We'll start with the button pack and see what we have inside here. One of the buttons. Nice click to them. These shifter paddles. So they are actually super light. Comes in two sizes. You got the small ones and the little one. Your shifter part. The shifter. Let's get the good stuff here and open up the Podium Hub. And I do have to say this is actually really nice. It has a nice weight to it. You have two size steering wheels that you can fit on top of this Podium Hub. And it comes with the quick release. And there's a hole there so you can put your screw in. There is a screw here so you can really secure it to your base. It comes with an Allen key, which is nice. And we are going to attach our shifters and our buttons to this. First thing we're going to do here is we're actually going to open up the hub. So once you get the three screws off, this is a plastic cap. Just take the cap off, remove it. So you have different connectors for different items if you want to buy and upgrade the device here, which is really a awesome thing to do, and that's why we're going to add buttons and shifters to this. So for the buttons, you need to actually attach it with your steering wheel, and then you're going to have to put spacers in to accommodate so there's no gaps. But let's just plug these in, and then we'll just want to make sure you have the pins right. And once you have the pins lined up correctly, I mean, you really only have one way to put them in. Let's get the other one on. That's it. The buttons are plugged in. Here's the paddle you'll use to shift. It goes onto the hub like this. So you want to put your paddle on like this. There are, just so you know, there are extenders. So you can extend it out if you need to. I don't think I'm going to need to extend it, but I'll show you how to put this on now. And there's two holes here. This is going to connect to those two holes here. And there's the bigger screws for that. I'm just going to hand tighten it for now. You don't want to over tighten it because this can crack. All right, so we have one side on. Let's do the other side. And we can tighten it. So kind of looks a little bit like a mess right now because you have all these wires hanging out. But let's plug these in first, and then we're going to tuck these wires in. So you want to put the wires in. I don't know what I'm going to do with these buttons yet, like where they're going to be placed. So I'm going to give myself a little extra slack here so you're going to see them hanging. I want to make sure that you don't cover up these screw holes here. So there are three of them. Tighten this back up. So in a nutshell, that's how you attach everything to the Podium Hub. All right, so the last thing we have to do here is take our Nascar rim that I have for my Fanatec setup and attach it to the Podium Hub. And from the directions, it sounds like they want you to put the rim on first and then slide the buttons in over here and then attach the buttons. Like so. And I want the center cap too. I'd use the Nascar cap, but I think we're good with this one. Alright, so I didn't fully tighten this down. It's a little loose still here. With the spacers, you just have just enough space here to slide your buttons in. Alright, so I figured out a sweet spot for my buttons. I think that's where I'm going to like them. We had successfully taken the Nascar rim with the Podium Hub, added shifters to it, which, since it's a deep dish, as you can see, it's a far stretch to get to them. But we did attach it. We added the buttons as well to the Podium Hub. And my initial thoughts on this, it doesn't work with the Nascar rim too well. I probably won't use it too often with the Nascar rim, so I'll probably put a different rim on this. And the other issue I have with this is if you do switch your rim a lot, you're always going to have to adjust those buttons and re-screw in with those washers that you saw me screwing in with to get the space. I'm excited to add this to my wheel, to my CSL Elite Club Sport 2.5 and start racing. I haven't raced in 3 weeks, as some of you might know, because UPS and FedEx both screwed up my packages. So this is how you set it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more videos like this to come. Thanks again for watching, and thanks for joining Kingfish Racing on this adventure.